Look at this guy. He went right on the air tube. He's going right to the top.
He's dedicated.
What a go-getter. I mean, in like 10 minutes, he went all the way from the bottom all the way up there. What's up, everybody? It's Jack and Dan.
And today, we're unboxing some snabies from Peplin Creek Aquatics and Foxie's Fish.
What the heck are snabies?
That's what Foxie's Fish calls baby snails.
All right, Jack's going to do the unboxing here. The reason we decided to get some snabies or more snails is we have snails, but we don't have a ton of them. One of the reasons is we have a lot of loaches, right?
Yeah.
We like our loaches.
Loaches, or clown loaches specifically, will eat baby snails.
Right, but we do have some
snails.
tanks that don't have loaches. The new Green Lantern tank does not. And then, of course, this big guy right here, the one that we refurbished here, that does not. And so we're going to be putting some snails in there. So let's take a look at what we got here.
They give some sort of food here, I think.
Oh, look at this. We've got a little food here. Ooh, look at these.
Oh, like a little care package of stuff.
Cookie pellets. Ooh, from Crayfish Empire. So, Foxie's Fish and Peplin Creek Aquatics are actually a married couple. They both have YouTube channels, and they have this Crayfish Empire on Get Gills, which we'll put links in the description for all of this. This is one of the pellets that they make here for snails. And look at those. Those are awesome. And then these are Foxie's homemade calcium nums. Calcium nums. So you put those in there, and look, they're in the shape of little things. Isn't that neat? They look like little Flintstone vitamins and stuff.
Yeah.
There's like butterflies and hearts and things. We give our snails a lot of, we give them leftover cuttlefish bones, like from the turtles, right?
Yes, because they like to chew on that.
So we put those in there and stuff like that. But these look really convenient and nice and fun. So thanks so much. That's awesome. So we got a little heat pack.
I'm not sure. This looks like some type of media, but I'm not.
Nah, it's like a heat pack. Still warm too.
Oh.
This is Friday, by the way. We just got back from picking Jack up at school.
Yeah.
And let's get some more stuff out of here. And so this just came. I think they shipped it Thursday, so it made it here in one day.
Oh, snails.
Cool.
They're like a little cryogenesis.
Look how she has her little emblem on everything. Isn't that neat? The little mermaid and the shell. Isn't that cool? These are the snails. So she's got them in some foam and stuff.
It's like a cryogenesis thing from Aliens.
Yeah, she kind of has them fast before she ships them. And a lot of people do that to fish so they don't, fish and snails so they don't actually, go to the bathroom in the packaging and make it, full of toxins. What do we got in there?
I don't know, maybe some sort of clip or something. I'm not sure. It's a little snail thing. I'm not exactly sure what that is.
I think it's just a little plastic clip type of snail thing. I'm not exactly sure, but it's super cool. Maybe you could clip that on the edge of a tank or something. Super neat. Kind of looks like the snail from Turbo. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Golden Snail from Turbo.
Since you sent us a card.
Sent us a card. We'll have to open the card and stuff.
I don't think there's anything in here.
All right.
That's it, yeah.
So we're going to open these snails up, and we're going to see what's going on in there. Look at that glimmering mermaid. She's so fancy. Wow, look at that.
That's so cute. I like the little setup there.
One of the things she does is she talks about what she feeds her snails. She has further directions at crayfishempire.com. Again, we'll put links in all these descriptions. She's got a coupon code there. If anybody wants some snails, put in Foxie15 for 15% off. She did a lot of great sales for the fall and stuff too. And this is a little bit of more of a scientific information here. If you're not sure how to, acclimate your fish and stuff like that, she says, hey, give me an email, give me a call. Very, very awesome. So super cool information there. Let's take a look at this card. What a nice card. Pamela, Jack, and Dan. She's so fancy with all her packaging, isn't she?
Little snail houses. They're so cute. Got little stickers on there. So cute.
So cute. So look at this fancy card, guys. First of all, they have some awesome stickers. Crayfish Empire. We're gonna put these on Jack's Wall of Fame, and we already have a card from Foxie's Fish here. Isn't that a great card? Look at that. How fancy that is.
Hey,
we already have that on your Wall of Fame, but left us a fancy little card. Look at this 3D pop-up card. Isn't this fancy? So nice. Pamela, Jack, and Dan, thank you for your order. We hope you love your new Snabies as much as we loved raising them. Be well, little ones. Mommy loves you. Love Foxie and Peplin. How cool is that? That is so neat, so neat. She really does a great job. What we're going to do is we're going to open these guys up. We're going to take a look at them and stuff and kind of decide what tanks they're going to go in depending on like their size and color and stuff like that. There you go. A little Snabie on the end of your mug there. Maybe that's where he goes. I don't know. We're going to put him all kind of places. He's awesome. All right, I'm opening up this one. Check this out, guys. So she just kind of has them packed in here. And they're just kind of like, hey, what's up, dudes?
Oh, yeah.
Those are, I think these are like the Chestnut ones. We got some Magenta, some Chestnut.
Cool.
Yeah, what are those? Oh, yeah. So those are some other ones there. So we're going to open all these guys and lay them out and take a good look at them. But aren't they tucked in there nice and neat?
Yeah, they got a nice and good moisture.
Okay, look at all these Snabies, guys. So these are like golden mystery type of snails with like white bodies. These are ones that have like black bodies. You can kind of see inside the shell there. A lot of these are going to be going into the beta tanks. There's some other really, really awesome golden looking ones. Now these are more like a chestnut one. And here's some of the magenta ones. And she did a video, she did a little short, we'll put a link in the description, about these magenta ones, feeding them. And she kind of did a little shout out to Pamela, because we say we're going to get some of those magenta ones, kind of girly colors. I think some of those are going to go with the nearite snails into the princess tank. So we're going to kind of work on acclimating these, and we'll be back in a little bit, and we'll kind of show you some of the tanks that they're in and stuff like that. All right, so after a little homework and dinner, came back, got all these guys in here. We're going to take you through the tanks here. They look totally awesome, don't they, man?
Yeah, that looks sweet.
Let's do some close-ups here of some of these guys. So this is Wade Wilson's tank. Obviously, we have the lights off because there won't be a ton of glare then. We got the under gravel lights in here. Now we do have some already in this tank. There's one right there. We've got some big golden snails. Golden mystery snail kind of guys. And there's about 4 or 5 left that haven't died.
They're like trio.
Yeah. And these are the new guys here. We kind of had them down here, and they all crawled right up. Now, we also have some ram's horns in here that were in here previously that I think we just got them with some, I don't know, some fish or plants from another tank or something like that. But these are like the golden, and there's some chestnut ones. Here they all are at the top.
They remind me of the little sandworms from Dune. Like, down there.
Yeah. So you can see the difference. There's what the ones look that have like the white bodies, and here's one that looks like with it like the black body. And so they have different color shells and stuff. Really super cool. I mean, these guys are doing great. They're already traveling around a lot. I mean, they're doing awesome. Wade doesn't seem to mess with them at all. He's up here.
He doesn't listen to it.
He's kind of used to snails. Where's he at? There he is. He's like, what's up, dudes? He's just kind of waiting for dinner to come in, kind of chilling out. We'll be back. These lights are going to turn on a little bit here on the timer, so we'll come back and see what's going on with them. Just in case you've never seen, that's our man cave tank. After we breed Wade, we're going to put him in there if we need to, depending on if he behaves or not, that we made. And this is the princess tank. You can see that the little lake glows and lights up before the other one's on. But we'll come back and show those in a minute. Let's go to the other tanks. Okay, this is our big 116 that we refurbished. Got a lot of tetras in here. I'm going to turn the overhead light off so you can see better. There's a big piece of zucchini. We always throw that in for our Plecos. Big Plecos eating that. We got Galaxy Plecos in here. Now, Galaxy Plecos do have teeth. They're called vampire Plecos, and they will eat snails, but these guys are not big enough to eat these bigger ones. That's why I put the bigger ones in here.
This magenta one's really cool. Get a side view of this guy. He's neat.
Yeah, look at these. So we put in the bigger ones, the chestnut ones, looking ones, and the magenta. There's the magenta one there, kind of purple looking. We thought that they would look cool.
Sweet. Now
look at this. Look at this big magenta one against the black. You really see that purple come out there, huh? He was crawling around and kind of stopped.
Look at this little guy, the rock
those gold and chestnut and magenta look great against the black. But yeah, look at that guy up there. Let me get him over here.
It's inventory.
Look at that one. Yeah, this guy's already up here. He
doesn't seem to bother him. He just
the big guy.
He's kind of looking at him.
He's just like cleaning off the... Yeah, those big Plecos really aren't interested. Look at him. He wants to be in the limelight. He's like, what are you shooting these dumb snails for? I want to be in the movie.
Maybe he's like the protector.
But yeah, we've had snails with Plecos, not a problem. Let me back up here. You can see how these guys are doing. Look how awesome. And you can definitely see the purple in those guys. Pamela's going to love those. There's some guys. Look at this guy. Made it all the way up to here. Now, some of these might go down this chute, but usually when that bubbling is going against them, they'll kind of turn around and come back out.
And if they do, they can just come back out. So.
Yeah. If it ends up being an issue, we could stick some foam on the top of the outlets or something there. But, boy, that's a beauty, too. Look at that gold coming through there and orange and everything. What a beauty.
Big boy.
These guys are pretty small compared to the gold ones in Wade's tank. But they'll grow pretty fast in a tank like this. So look at all that. Isn't that cool with the... Got the purple and the magenta and the gold. And, of course, all the Tetra are doing great in here. Of course, they're not interested in them at all. So let's take a look over here. So this is a Green Lantern tank. We can't put any in there because we have a huge family of clown loaches.
Yes.
And they will just eat them in seconds.
Ropefish, too.
Ropefish will eat them.
Cichlids,
Yeah, and then, of course, your bridge tanks can't put any in there because we got 15 striated loaches or tiger loaches in there.
Yeah.
They'll love them. They'll eat them. So we don't have any snails in there. Now, this guy... Now, we're not done with this. Actually, in another week or two, we'll be releasing some videos with this all being done. But it's really coming along. We're going to finish all the lights and all that kind of stuff. But we have the green long-finned glowfish in here. We've got the albino cory cats in here. We have a big albino sailfin pleco. And then we finally got Kilowog in here, the big green phantom that was in your bridge tanks, and I'm not sure where he went. He's a little more skittish.
You can see the...
Where is he? Did you see him?
It's probably hiding.
Oh, there's his tail right there.
He's like a darker green. He's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, I can see his tail. He's kind of hiding behind that plant. We'll get some better footage of him, though. Anyway, we were at our local pet store, and we did get some of these kind of like white snails, bigger ones, kind of like the size of the ones in Wade's tank. And the reason we wanted the lighter snails in here is because it's going to be the glowfish, going to have like the black lighting and all that. So we thought the white ones. Yes, Jack stuck that little guy right here. That's awesome. You know what was funny is, this is a Green Lantern themed tank, and Ryan Reynolds plays Green Lantern in the movie, and Ryan Reynolds also plays Turbo. Yeah. Turbo's voice. It's kind of funny, so we put him on there. Anyway, these guys are doing awesome. These are some of the bigger white ones we had. But we put some of the darker guys in here. We don't know how they're going to show up with the black lighting and that.
I like how they're like gel. Their type of like body is also like darker. It's kind of cool.
It looks different when it's black, doesn't it? Yeah. There's a couple guys right there coming up to the top. Now, what some of these snails will do, just like the Plecos, is they'll actually come all the way up inside of this. And there are air pockets in here. And they may possibly lay eggs, and that would be cool to see them lay eggs right up in here. We may actually blow some air in there and leave about a centimeter or so of air. So if they do that...
These catfish will not eat them because they're too big anyways, and they don't seem interested.
Right, yeah, the cats are small, and they're not really interested. Let me focus in on those cories.
They're so cute, too.
Some of the albino cories. We got the albinos because of the black lighting and all that kind of stuff.
Cats.
Now, there are Malaysian trumpet snails in here, as you can see, because those came out of your tank initially, and there was thousands of them. Remember we did that video where they ate the squash?
This whole empire of them.
Yeah.
Spreading like a virus.
We did a time-lapse where they ate the squash and stuff, so that was cool. But anyway, so that's kind of what's going on. We do have a zucchini in here. One of the big white snails was on it eating it, but we're going to be using Foxie's special pellets and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, these snails were totally cool, totally cool. Let's go back to the princess tank here, see what's going on in there. Okay, so down underneath Wade's tank, we follow all the way down. And then we have the man cave. This is where all the CPDs ended up. You can see those guys flying around. Now here's the auto sinkless guys that we put in there. There's about 4 of them. They keep that tank real nice and clean. And you can see these guys are crawling up. These are like the Chestnut ones. Right there, you can see that guy's kind of taking over the little mountain there. Looks really good. Oh, there's another one crawling up the side there. So I'm gonna go around, clean things up. That tank's doing great. The CPDs are doing great. Now we'll come down here to the princess tank. A couple things have changed. You will notice that we got the 2 big females. When Pamela and I were gone on our little anniversary expedition, we came home, and unfortunately these 2 ladies, it appears, kind of ganged up and killed the other 2, which is unfortunate. They had all been behaving themselves. There's not been any issues. And Gomorrah, the little green one, and Carol Danvers, the red, white, and blue one, apparently these 2 kind of ganged up and killed them.
Yeah, maybe it was just like a dominance thing. Maybe it's just maybe just didn't like them in there.
You know what? All these kind of things seem to happen whenever we're gone. You're just not here for a couple days. I mean, we did have someone staying here, and they fed the fish and everything, but ultimately they don't really know how to watch the behavior and stuff like that.
Yeah,
if we would have seen something like that happen, we probably would have put them in the other tank.
You probably would have changed them out.
Right. But these 2 young ladies, they kind of give each other some friction, but not enough to where we are concerned. And they're both really dark, deep blue. One is like a splendid type variety. One is crown tail. So with these 2 survivors, and this is the one we called Mary Bromfield, Lady Shazam. Did a whole video on that. Also in recognition of Mary Page Flynn. Kind of named her after her. And then this one is the one we call Raven, off of the X-Men. Anyway, they are both big, fat, and happy ladies, and we are going to be trying to breed one soon with Wade. Now you can see we have some nearite snails in here already, and those kind of signify the beach balls in this tank, don't they?
Yes.
So there's the one, and I don't know where the other one is. They tend to go in the house or something, the castle. Now
they move like beach balls.
Yeah, they're very slow, kind of roll around. Now these are the magenta ones, the real dark little magenta ones. These ladies are giving them a little bit of friction just because they're new to the tank, but they've kind of left them alone. We did put some fish food in, they ate, and now these magenta ones are starting to go around. They do look awesome in here. You'll also notice we took the moss bridge out. Apparently the string kind of came unraveled and it just went all over the tank, and we just took the coconut shell and that out to make more room, and we actually put some of that Java moss up in Wade's tank, so we'll show you that in a minute. But these guys seem to be doing real good. They're moving around now. The purple's really awesome. It kind of matches the little pond in there. And, you know, this kind of thing does happen occasionally, like we said, but we just didn't, we weren't here to stop it, and it's like they know when you're gone, you know, like they were planning it.
They know when, and, you know, it's not the person who watched them's fault. It's just that
No, they have no idea.
They didn't know about fish behavior.
See, she'll even come up to this nearate a couple times, and they'll, you know, maybe nip at them. They go in their shell and they wait till they go away. And
yeah, I mean, they have a strong shell. They're not going to do anything.
no. All right, if you look at Wade's tank from the side, you can see that's where we ended up putting the moss. Kind of held it down. There's a little piece of cuttlefish bone there. We stabbed it into the sand and it's growing. So there's one of the new guys right there. You see right there, that's one of the like golden looking ones, but this is one with the black body instead of the white body. So he's taking a little adventure in his new tank, going through the moss there. Panned out too fast, lost focus. There's another one there doing awesome right next to the little zebra rock. Look at that guy. Looks so cool. Look at those lines. Look at him, he's just kind of checking them all out. They're all kind of hanging out there. He ain't messing with them though.
Well, anyway, we just wanted to say thanks to Roxanne, Brian, Peplin Creek Aquatics, and Foxie's Fish. Super cool bunch of snails we got, huh?
I like the pattern and colors. They're just really cool.
Yeah, lots of really cool guys. If you know, listen, thanks so much, guys. We're gonna put links in the description, everything. Like I said, all contact information in case you didn't catch it when we were doing the video. Obviously, if you want anything like this is the place to go. These guys are awesome. There's not a single one of these that didn't come out of their shell. Every one of them is alive. Everyone's doing great.
They're doing nice.
They're beautiful. They're probably going to grow pretty fast. And we'll kind of keep you updated as we continue to do this stuff. We are going to be doing a video pretty soon where we're going to be trying to, you know, breed one of these two females that basically survived the battle while we were gone, unfortunately, and breeding Wade with one of them and see if we could do that.
We'll see. Maybe it'll be. We'll see. I like combination colors. We'll see. Usually they come after the father up in the combinations, but
yeah, the male's usually dominant. But hey, you never know. They're blue and he's red, and then the one is a crown tail too. So
maybe we'll make a new cat.
That'll be coming up soon. Thanks so much again, guys. We hope everybody enjoyed seeing all the new little snabies. We hope you have an awesome day. Bye-bye.
Bye. Man, look at the shell on that one. Those colors are so cool.
Yeah, that is an awesome one. Say bye, little snaby.